Hi everyone, this is Easy Math. In this video, we are going to see Class 7 Mathematics, Chapter 1 Numbers, in which the topic is decimals. So it is Term 2 syllabus. Now we are in exercise 1.3. Now, in the previous videos, we have learnt about all the basic concepts of the decimal numbers, like they are the way of writing the decimal number with the decimal point and their place values. Now, using those concepts, let us do this exercise sums. It's very simple one. Now, let us start with first one, children. Compare the following decimal numbers and find out the smaller number. Be clear about the question first. We have to compare them and find what number? Smaller number. Okay, now let us check first one. Read the numbers 2.08, comma 2.086. So while comparing decimal numbers, we have to start from the whole numbers. Which is the whole number here? 2 is the whole number. Whole number is before the point. 2 is the whole number. Here also the whole number is 2. So the whole numbers are same. They are equal. We cannot find the greater or smaller. So let us go to the next. What is the next place value? After the point, the first place. We cannot compare the numbers. We cannot compare all the numbers together after the decimal point. After the decimal point, we have to compare them place by place. First place value, 10th place. You compare 10th place. Just after the point, this 10th, 100th. Here 10th, 100th, 1000th. Okay. 0, 10th, 0, 10th. Equal. So go to the next. 800ths, 800ths. Again equal. Next. And no thousandth. No thousandth means 0 here. But here no thousandth, we can put 0,000th. But here 6,000th. 0 or 6. Which is smaller? 0 is smaller. So 2.08 is the smaller number. We have 1000th place, but there is no 1000th place here. Okay. Next one. Compare the whole numbers. Whole numbers just before the point. 0 is the whole number. 1 is the whole number. Which is smaller, children? Because the whole numbers itself is different. So we can find the first step itself. 0 and 1. Which is smaller? 0 is smaller. So 0.99 is the smaller decimal number among these two. Next one. 3.53, 3.35. So compare the whole numbers. 3, 3. They are equal. 10th place. 5 tenth, 3 tenth. Which is smaller? 5 tenths, 3 tenths. 3 tenths is smaller. So 3.35 is smaller. Shall we move on to the next one? 5.05, 5.50. So 5, 5. Whole numbers are same. Coming to the 10th place. 0 tenth, 5 tenth. Which is smaller? We want smaller. Which is smaller? 0 is smaller. So 5.05 is smaller. Next. What is the whole number here? 123.5, 12.35. Very simple. Which is the whole number? 123. Here the whole number is 12. Which is smaller? 12 is smaller. So 12.35 is the smaller decimal number. So please compare the whole numbers. If they are same, then compare 10th place, and then after comparing 10th, then 100th, then 1000th. Compare the place values one by one. So shall we move on to the next one now? Next is question number 2. Arrange the following in ascending order. What is ascending order? Ascending is from smaller to greater. Climbing up the ladder. Going up the ladder. From the first step to going to the 10th step. So first to 10, that is smaller to greater. Climbing up the ladder is ascending. Smaller to greater. So let us read the numbers first. 2.35, 2.53, 5.32, 3.52, 3.25. So how to compare? Here also same procedure. Compare the whole numbers first. 2, 2, 5, 3, 3. Which is, we have to start from smaller. Which is smaller? 2 is smaller. In whole number 2 itself, we have two numbers. So in these two, compare the 10th place. 3 tenths, 5 tenths. Which is smaller? 3 tenths is smaller. So this is the first smallest. This number you have to write first. Then next, naturally, this is the second smallest in 2.35 is the smallest one. And next is 2.53. Now compare rest of the three numbers. 5, 3, 3. Which is smaller? 3 is smaller. In 3 whole number, we have 2 numbers. So, in these two, compare the 10th place. 5 tenth, 2 tenth. Which is smaller? We have to go from smaller to greater. Smaller is 2. So, this is the third smallest. First one, second one, third one. And this is the fourth smallest. Then, this is the 5.32 is the last one. So, 2.35, comma 2.53, comma 3.25, comma 3.52, comma 5.32. This is the ascending order. Now look at the next one. 123.45. Do you know how to read the numbers? After the decimal point, read the digits separately. That is how we differentiate between whole number and the decimal number. So before the point is the whole part. After the point is the decimal part, or we say fractional part. Okay. Next, 123.54. 125.43, 125.34, 125.3. So first compare whole numbers. 123, 123, 125, 125, 125. Which is smaller? 123. So in 123 we have two numbers. Compare the 10th place. 4 tenth, 5 tenth. Which is smaller? 4 tenth. So this is first smallest. Then second is naturally the next one. When 123 only. Point next. Second smaller. Now 125, 125, 125. Compare 10th place. 4, 3, 3. Which is smaller? 3. Okay. In 3 itself we have two numbers. So compare the next place in these two. 3 tenth, 3 tenth. Both are equal. 400. Here no 100th. No 100th means what is it? 0. So which is smaller? 4 or 0? 0 is smaller. So this is the second smallest. And this is the after 3034. This is the third smaller. Then which is 1, 2, I'm sorry, this is the third one. After 2 we have written here, this is third number. This is the fourth smaller. And the last one, this is the fifth smaller. 123.45, 123.54, 125.3, 125.34, 125.43. Got it? Okay, next, compare the following decimal numbers. Compare, we have to compare them and find the greater number. We have to find the greater. So let us read 24.5, 20.32. Now you all would have got an idea, children. Tell me quickly, what will you compare first? Yes, it is the whole part. 24 and 20. Which is greater? Then and there, when you answer, please check the question, what we are supposed to find. Sometimes we know the concept very clearly, but without thinking about the question, we may circle the smaller, but the question is greater. So, just refer to the question before you answer. Greater. So, which is greater? 24 is greater. This is the greater one. 6.95, 6.59. 6 and 6 equal 9 tenth, 5 tenth. Which is greater? 9. So, 6.95 is greater. 17.3, 17.8. 17, 17 both are same. 3 tenth, 8 tenth. Which is greater? 8 tenth is greater. 17.8. 235.42, 235.48. 235, 235. 4 tenth, 4 tenth. 200th, 800th. Which is greater? 800th is greater. So 235.48 is greater. 0, 0. Whole numbers are same. 0 tenth, 0 tenth. They are equal. Next. 0 hundredth, 700th. Which is greater? 0 or 7? 7 is greater. So 0.07 is greater. Next. 4, 4. Whole numbers are same. 5 tenth, 5 tenth. 10th place is same. 700th, 700th, same. 1000th, 8000th, which is greater? 8000th is greater. Got it? Now look at the next one. Arrange the given decimal numbers in descending order. What is this? Is ascending is smaller to greater. Ascending is smaller to greater. Now what is descending? Coming down the steps, going up the steps. First step to 10th step is ascending. Descending is coming down the steps from 10th step to first step. So it is greater to smaller. Okay, so look at the first question. 17.35, 71.53, 51.73, 73.51 and 37.51. Tell me, first compare the whole numbers. 17, 71, 51, 73, 37. Which is greater? Which is greater? 73 is greater. 17, 71, 51, 73, 37. 73 is greater. So this is first greater. Then after 73, 71 is the second greater number. Now here it is easy. By comparing whole numbers itself, we are able to find out the greater number. 73, 71, next is 51 is the third greater. And then 37 is the fourth greater. And the last, the smallest one is 17 points. See, 73, 71, 51, 37, 17. Okay, now look at the next one. 456.73, 546.37, 563.47, 745.63, 457.71. Which is greater? 456, 546, 563, 745, 457. Which is greater? 745. So this is the first one. Then what do you have next? 546, 563 is the second greater. Then 546 is the third greater. Then 456, 457. 457 is the fourth greater. 456 is the last smallest one. Got it, children? Arrange in ascending and descending. Next is, let us come to the objective type questions. 0.009 is equal to, compare them. 0, whole number same. 0, 10th, but 9, 10th. They are different. Here 0, 0 same. But 100th place, 0, 100th, 900. They are also not same. Compare them. Whole numbers are 0, 0. Then we have 0, 10th, 0, 100th, 0, 10th, 0, 100th, 9,000th, 9,000th. Fine. Then we have 10,000th place and the lakh place. They are 0, 0. And here also nothing. See, at the end of a decimal, after the decimal point, at the end of the number, these zeros, they have no value. So whether you put 0 or you don't write 0, they mean the same. So 0.009 is same as 0.00900. And this you see, whole numbers are same. 0, 10th, 9, 10th. They are different. Okay, so this is equal. Next, 37.70, 37.7. We have to compare them. Equal to, less than, greater than, not equal to. 37, 37. Whole numbers are same. Okay. Then, after the point, 7/10th, 7/10th. Both are equal. Okay. 0, 100, there is nothing. That means this 0 has no value. We can put, we can put 0 also, it is 37.7 only. Because at the end of the number, after the decimal point, just like the previous one, this 0 has no value. So 37.70 is same as 37.7. So they are equal. Which is the first one? That is the equal to is the correct answer. Okay, and they are equal. So not equal, less than, greater than, all are wrong. They are equal because at the end of a number has no value. Next is 78.56, 78.57. As you read the number itself, we can find 78, 78. Both are same. 5/10th, 5/10th equal 6/10th, 600th, 700th. Which is greater? 700th is greater. So this is this is 78.56 is less than 78.57, the less than symbol. 78.56 is less than 78.57. It is, we cannot put greater than, we cannot put equal to, but we can put this not equal to also. This is less, this is more, and they are not equal. Isn't it? One is less, one is more, they are not equal also. But anyway, we'll write this E not less than and not equal to, both actually correct options actually. Okay, got it? Now let us move on to exercise 1.4. This is also of the similar type only. Look at the first question. Write the decimal numbers represented by the points P, Q, R and S on the given number line. So the best example is scale, ruler. We have seen this in the introduction itself. See, of the first, this is 0. First small line is 0 0.1, 0 0.2, 0 0.3 and 0 0.4. This is 0 0.5. 0 0.6, 0 0.7, 0 0.8, 0 0.9 and 0 0.10 is only 1. After 1, the first number is 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4. This is 1.5. And then we have 1.6, 1.7, 1.8, 1.9 and 1.10 is only what? 2. So just the ruler only, it's the measurement, how we measure and draw the line segment. Same thing we use here. So ruler is given. You have to find the number represented by this point Q. See properly children, this Q is between, it represents which number? Q is after 1, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. So the point Q represents 1.3. Okay. Next, this is after 3. This big line is 3.5. So after 3.5, this is the first line. So this is P is 3.6. And what it says after 4, this is 4.1 and this is 4.2. So S represents the point 4.2. And next, R is between 6 and 7. What is this? 6.5. Between two numbers, the little bigger, longer line is 0.5. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 6.5. Then 6.6, 6.7, 6.8. It represents the third line after this longer line. So it is 6.8. It is just like measuring the line segment. Okay. Now next is represent the following decimal numbers on the number line. Where numbers are given, we have to mark it on the number line. So just draw the number line as it is given in the first question. And then 1.7, which is 1.7. After 1, the seventh small line. After 1, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, 1.6, 1.7. This is the point 1.7. This is the line 1.7. And we will name it by A, B and C. So this is the point A is 1.7. Okay. Next is 0.3, which is 0.3. 0.3 after 0. This is 0. After 0, 1, 2, 3. After 0, the third small line. Look at it. 1, 2. This third small line, we'll name it as B. B represents 0.3. Next, 2.1. After 2, the first line. After 2, the first line. We'll mark this as C, point C. So C represents 2.1. We can see in the ruler itself 1.7. After 1, this is 1.5, 1.5, then 1.6, 1.7. Then second 0.3. After 0, 1, 2, third line is 0.3. Okay. Then last one 2.1. After 2, the first line is 2.1. After 2, the first small line 2.1. So you just draw the number line like this. Between 0 and 1, you draw 9 small lines. Small lines line, and the fifth line is little longer. Just to know, as you see the, just you see this markings, we will find this is 0.5, this is 1.5, this is 2.5, just to differentiate. The fifth line you draw a little longer so that the measuring and counting becomes easier. Okay, that's all. And next is between which two decimal numbers in the, between which two whole numbers the following decimal numbers lie. Between which two whole numbers the following decimal numbers lie. That means you have 3.3. This 3.3 is a decimal number. Okay. This decimal number lies between which two whole numbers? Let us see in the ruler. Where is 3.3? Where is 3.3? 3 after 3, 3.1, 3.2, 3.3. While you take the rule also be very careful children. This is centimeter and the other side is inches. 2.5 centimeter is 1 inch. But we are using only centimeter measures. Okay, this is only centimeters. So you see, take it properly. And between which two whole numbers? 3.3. Where is 3.3? After 3, 3.1, 3. This is 3.3. And this point 3.3 lies between which two whole numbers? This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 all are called whole numbers. These longer lines are whole numbers. The between small lines are decimal part. So 3.3 lies between which two numbers? 3 and 4. Okay, 3 and 4. So 3.3 lies between 3 and 4. Now tell me 2.5, can you guess? 2 and the next number 3. Let us see. 2.5 is here. This is 2.5. It lies between 2 and 3. Isn't it? 2.5 is this. It lies between 2 and 3. So it lies between 2 and 3. Okay. Next 0.9. Can you guess? We should write the same number, the same whole number and the next number. Same whole number 2, next whole number is 3. Same whole number 3, next whole number is 4. This number is 0 and which is the next number? 1. 0 and 1. 0.9 lies between, which is 0.9 in the number line. After 0, that small ninth line. This is 0.9. It lies between 0 and 1. Got it? Now, for example, tell me now, between which two numbers 5.7 lies? 5.7. 5.7 is here. It lies between 5 and 6. 4.3. 4.3 between 4 and 5. 7.1. 7.1. 7.1 is here. It lies between 7 and 8. 8.3, 8 and 9. 9.7, 9 and 10. 6.2, 6 and 7. Okay, this is how we have to find out. Next, the same thing which you have done in the previous exercise just now. Find the greater decimal number in the following. Find the greater. 2, compare the whole numbers. 2 and 3, which is greater? 3 is greater. 5 and 6, 5.6, 6.5. But which is, compare the whole numbers. Whole number is 5, whole number is 6. So 6.5 is greater. 1.2, 2.1. 1 is the whole number, 2 is the whole number. Which is greater? 2.1 is greater. Next is find the smaller decimal number. We are supposed to find the smaller. 25, 25. After the decimal point, 3/10, 0/10. Which is smaller? 3 or 0? 0 is smaller. 7.01, 7.3. 7 and 7 whole numbers are same. 0/10, 3/10. Smaller one. 0 is smaller. 7.01 is smaller. 5.6, 6.05. Which is smaller? Compare the whole numbers. 5 and 6. Smaller number is 5.6. Okay. Now objective types. Between which two whole numbers 1.7 lie? 1.7. Where is 1.7 in the ruler? Here it is. 1.7 after 5, 6 and 7. After 5th line, the second line. 6th, 7th line. 1.7 is here. So between which two numbers it lies? 1 and 2. This number 1, same whole number and the next whole number. That is 1 and 2. Option 3 is the correct answer between 1 and 2. Now, the decimal numbers which lies between 4 and 5. So, it should be 4 point something. Between 4 and 5. Which decimal numbers lie between 4 and 5? Between 4 and 5? 4.1, 4.2, 4.3, 4.4, 4.5, 4.6, 4.7, 4.8, 4.9. All these 9 numbers lie between 4 and 5. So, let us see what is given in the option. 4.5, 2.9, 1.9 and one more number is given which is 3.5. Which lies between 4 and 5? It should be 4 point something. So, which is 4 point something? 4.5. Option 1 is the correct answer. So, 4.5 lies between 4 and 5. Okay, children. So, with this, these two exercises gets over and the decimals chapter also gets over. We'll see the next chapter in the next video. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, children.